Halloween, one of the biggest holidays for kids and candy shops.
Brenda, live at Lee's Candies this morning in Boise to share how the local candy shop is preparing for Halloween. And Brenda's already hard at work making the candy. Hi, Brenda.
Yeah, I think I found my new calling, so I will no longer be working here. I now have a new job, Maggie Justin. You know, Halloween is approaching, and we're taking a look at this candy here. And joining us today is the owner of Lee's Candies, Katie. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. What are we making today?
This is butter almond toffee. It's one of our most popular products, especially as the holiday season approaches.
Now, earlier I was watching the entire process. You guys were, tell me a little bit more about that process of making it to this point here.
Sure. So Shelby, my productions manager, always gets it started. It starts with butter and sugar, and she boils it to 280 degrees. And then once it gets there, we add the almonds, and then she has to stir it like a maniac for 3 minutes, and that's the longest 3 minutes of your life. And then we add some other ingredients, get it to the right texture and consistency.
Yeah.
We pour it out. And then, as you got to see and participate in, we have to break it off in pieces and spread it out so it's just the perfect amount of thickness.
It was a lot of work, I'm not going to lie to you.
You did great. You did great. You killed it.
Now, we made it to the point where we have these a little bit harder, so what are we doing now?
Okay, so now we're going to break it up into pieces so that we can dip it in chocolate and then cover it in the crushed almonds that we have.
Perfect.
When we break it up into pieces, we're going to break it up into pieces that are no bigger than the palm of your hand.
Okay.
But they can be small, too. So this is perfectly fine.
Okay.
And then as we break it up, we're just going to go ahead and put it on the cookie sheet.
So it doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
Well, while we're doing this, I want to know a little bit more about the history of Lee's Candies. You guys have been here for a while.
Yeah, sure. We've been in business for 76 years this year. Lee Knockleby started the business back in 1947 using his dad's recipes.
Wow.
His dad learned how to make candy by apprenticing all over the country. He used to ride the rails to different cities to learn the candy making process. So he urged Lee to start his own candy store. So in 1986, Lee's son Kurt took over and ran it until he was ready to retire.
You were telling me that you have regulars that have been here for years and years, and family. It's a family tradition, really. And they tell you they remember the taste of back in the day, and it's still the same now.
Yes, we keep the recipes the same as they started with back in the day. And we've added a couple new ones, but the technique is the same. So I learned early on. Our customers didn't want things to change, so we have tried really hard to keep those recipes, the recipes that they remember and love.
Well, I want to know, is this, you know, Halloween is approaching, and is this kid-friendly? Do you think kids will like this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So people can come in, get their batch here, even make it themselves at home, and give it out for trick-or-treaters.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to add and why it's important for you to continue this tradition?
I would just say I feel like I'm confident in saying that we make a very high-quality product, and as far as the ballet goes, there's nobody that does what we do, and really nobody that does it as well as we do it.
And there is a lot that goes behind this, as you guys are already watching this. You guys didn't get to see that part beforehand where we needed to have the big old muscles to really just turn all of this candy, but I'm so excited. Yes. Yeah. But for now, I'm going to continue to break this off because, Katie, you said I can't leave until this is done.
Yeah, right. This is your new job.
Put her to work. Put her to work. So much tradition and love goes into that candy at Lee's Candy since 1947.
Amazing. Brenda, you got a job to do. Also, please bring some of that back. Although I won't be giving it out for free to trick-or-treaters. Sorry. I'm just going to eat it all. Can't give that stuff away. More Wake Up Idaho after this.